Sexualities and Traditions of the Comoros Islands. How culture shapes desire and relationships. Nestled in the warm waters of the Indian Ocean, between Madagascar and the coast of Mozambique, lies the archipelago of Comoros, a small island nation with a rich blend of African, Arab, and Malagasy cultures. Though tiny in size, its traditions around sexuality, marriage, and gender reveal a complex world shaped by centuries of migration, religion, and identity. In Comorian society, Islam plays a central role in defining sexual behavior. Nearly the entire population practices Islam, and this religious influence sets strong moral boundaries around intimacy. Yet beneath these strict teachings lies a fascinating cultural balance, a space where African customs meet Islamic discipline to create something deeply unique. One of the most striking aspects of Comorian culture is the grand marriage, locally known as Anda. This isn't just a union between two people, it's a public declaration of maturity, wealth, and social standing. For men, it's often the most important moment of their lives. The Anda marriage is lavish, costly, and highly respected. And traditionally, a man is not considered fully mature or influential in society until he completes this rite. But what makes it interesting is how sexuality and reputation intertwine with this tradition. Before marriage, sexual relations are strongly discouraged, and women are expected to maintain purity as a sign of respect to both religion and family. However, like in many African societies, there are quiet understandings that human desires are real, and young people often navigate them in private ways, far from public eyes. Among the younger generation, especially in Moroni and Anjouan, globalization has brought new ideas about love, romance, and freedom. Western-style dating, social media flirtations, and secret relationships are slowly finding their place, even though they clash with traditional expectations. Many young Comorians find themselves caught between modern love and ancestral discipline, trying to express affection in ways that do not offend their families or faith. Within marriages, sexuality is seen as sacred but private. Elders believe that intimacy strengthens unity, and it's encouraged within the boundaries of marriage. Unlike some neighboring societies, open discussions about sexual pleasure are rare in Comorian households. Yet traditional wisdom quietly recognizes that satisfaction between husband and wife is essential for peace in the home. Women in Comoros hold a surprisingly strong position compared to other Islamic societies. In some villages, property is inherited through the female line, and women often own the family home. This matrilineal aspect gives them quiet power in marriage, though modesty remains a respected virtue, and public discussions about sexuality are considered shameful. There's also a strong cultural sense of discretion. In Comoros, the community's judgment is powerful. People believe that preserving one's dignity before others is a reflection of spiritual purity. So, even though love and desire exist deeply, they are expressed subtly through poetry, songs, and gestures, rather than bold confessions. When it comes to rituals of womanhood and manhood, the transition into adulthood often comes with community celebrations, teaching young people about responsibility in marriage. Elders pass on lessons about faithfulness, respect, and the purpose of intimacy. These teachings remind them that sexuality is not just physical, it is spiritual, emotional, and tied to family honor. However, the winds of change are blowing across the islands. Tourism, education, and migration have introduced new conversations about gender equality, sexual rights, and freedom of choice. Some Comorian women abroad are now advocating for open discussions on sexual health and consent, challenging old taboos while still holding on to their Islamic and African values. In essence, the sexual traditions of the Comoros Islands are not simply about restrictions, they are about balance. A balance between faith and desire, between community and individuality, between modern influence and ancestral wisdom. While outsiders may see only conservatism, those within know that Comorian sexuality carries depth. It is quiet, graceful, and spiritual. It is a reflection of a people who have learned to honor God, love, and dignity all at once. In the Comoros, to love is to respect, and to express desire is to do so with honor. It's a culture where passion whispers instead of shouting, where tradition guides the heart, and where faith gives meaning to every union. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.